Good morning. Trying to find something in my collage element group page, and it is not here. Why is that? That is very strange. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am here. I'm just searching my website. I don't know why it's not here. Hold on, I'm going to look one more time. That's very, very strange. Oh, there she is. There you are. I found it. No need to worry. Everything is back on track here. Let's just find us. Facebook, stop telling me things have changed. Things change every day with you. Done with you people. All right. Good morning, Valerie. Good morning, Lita. Good morning, Shari. Oh, I'm keeping so warm. I have my cheap, this was supposed to be a cable knit sweater from my friend Barbara, but I couldn't wear her cable knit sweater that she gave me because it was made of pure wool, and I can't do wool. So I bought one at Costco for $12. And I love it because I bought a 3XL, which is perfect for wearing around the house. You know, just kind of really super big. Buy 2 or 3 sizes up from what you are when you buy a sweater, and then they're really cozy. Love it. All right, good morning, everybody. How are you doing? I'm here. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Rebecca. Rebecca's here. Rebecca's been through the ringer the last month and a half. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Lita. Hi, Shari. Rebecca, are you back at work? Or are you just here? Just curious. None of my business. None of my beeswax. Oh, I forgot to get water. I'm going to need water. That's very green. Looks like the Grinch. We can't use green water today. All right, so I've made some decisions, and we're going to chat about those momentarily. I'm going to first do a couple of shameless plugs. Winter has hit here, too. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning and just laid in bed and listened to the wind howl. We blew down the driveway, we raked the driveway, we got rid of all the leaves from the driveway, and it looks like we never touched it. The wind was crazy this morning, and now it's like it never happened. But that's all right. It was here, and I remember it, and that's what matters. Creator of Cuteness, that's me. That's where you can find all of my stuff on the website at creatorofcuteness.com. You can find the handmade cuteness watercolors, not this set, because this set you would have to buy directly from Sparkling Water Studios, because it is a limited edition Christmas set. But you can find burnishing tools on the website. You can find collage elements on the website. Pretty soon you're going to find new classes on the website because I've figured out what to do. I'm so excited. I can hardly stand it. So Creator of Cuteness is the website. Make sure you bookmark it. All right. Sorry. Here, I've decided what to do. Let's start with this one. The So Much Fun Cuteness class, which is going to be sewing, hand stitching, as well as on the machine. If you don't have a machine, it will always be hand stitched. So I'm going to teach a tiny bit of embroidery bits, not much, but a little bit, and I will guide you to people who teach better embroidery than me, like Adorn It. And then we're going to do some sewing things, like we're going to learn how to bead on our things. We're going to make a journal cover. We're going to make a journal pouch. We're going to make ruffles. We're going to make rosettes. We're just going to make fun little bits and bobs to use in our journaling. which I'm really excited about because guess what? This is going to be every other month and not every month. And then it doesn't put as much stress on my brain. And I'm super excited about that. Why am I not getting any? I'm not getting any comments anymore. So hang on. I'm going to close out for a sec. That might have just ruined my upload of my YouTube channel, but hopefully that fixes. Okay, there we go. I'm getting them now. Hold on a sec. So many of you. Julie, Chris, Diana, Susan, Donna, Carmelita. Rebecca says, yes, I'm back at work. First day was Monday. Oh, good. I'm glad you're working and watching. Hi, Ruth Ann and Denise and Judy and Cindy. And Judy says, good to see you, Carmen. Cindy, is this December 3rd live? Yes, it is, Denise. And Carlene and Debbie and Jewel. Did I miss anybody? Cindy Dietz, how are you doing? And Cheryl. I think I got everybody. Yeah, it's live. So this is going to be every other month, right? But don't worry, because you're not going to be bored. Because in between this month, so like, let's see if I can figure it out. Oh, I got paint on me. January, February, March, April, May. No. Well, I'll figure it out later. It requires math and I don't want to do it. This is going to be every other month. And then in between those months, so 6 months of this and 6 months of the empty page. So that way we have a month in between to continue to work on our projects from the So Much Fun Cuteness class. And we'll have time to work in our empty page book. What do you think about them apples? I really like it. It took me a long time to figure that out because I really wanted to do both of them. So the So Much Fun class is going to be 6 sessions and the empty page journaling class is going to be 6 sessions. I mean, how cool is that? And then I've decided to keep Journal Play Day because it all works out. It all works out. Journal Play Day is coming back for another quarter. That would mean 20 quarters of Journal Play Day. I didn't write that on here, but I should. Maybe I'll write it on the back. For 2026, there will be the 20th quarter of Journal Play Day, which means 20 times 4, which is, what's 2 times 4? 80. 80 classes of Journal Play Day I've done. I freaking love Journal Play Day. Guess what I didn't really like? Book club. I did not like picking a book every month, and I did not like when the books sucked, and there were a lot of sucky books. And I also didn't like having to buy a new $20 book after I ran out of my books that I had at home. So, book club is history. Okay, so each month we're going to make a simple journal. That doesn't always mean that they're going to be something spectacular, but some months they will. You're going to get 1 to 3 pieces of new art each month, I swear on a holy stack of Bibles and journals that you will only get 1 to 3 pieces of new art each month. And you will have an additional recorded class on creating a page or 2 for your journal. And that could be journaling ideas, that could be art ideas, that could be background ideas, that could be fodder ideas, whatever it is, whatever I'm feeling for that month is what it's going to be. Whatever seems to work in that journal. So I'm super stoked about all of this stuff. So we're doing January and December, so I have to get this listed for everybody to sign up for January. February book we will create, and our March book we will create in February. Make sense? I'm pretty sure it's going to be $30, $10 for each month. It's going up, kids. Is it all shoddy now? Do I need to close out and come back? Is it all blurry? Or is it better? Is it back? Back and normal? Let me know if you can see my hands wiggling or if it's like crystallized. I see my hands normal, so I'm going to just go for it. So that's Journal Play Day. Okay. Hi, Michelle. Denise says, from your illness journey, you have regrouped and come back to full force. That is so right. You know why? I'll tell you why. Hi, Michelle. I'm going to say this quietly. So I've decided that when old people like myself slow down, that's when you are done, right? Because I watch my mother-in-law. I miss my mother. I never would call my mother, my mom. I miss my mom. But I watched my mother-in-law do nothing. And since she got out of the hospital, she has pushed herself to do nothing. And man, she's done for. She's done for. But she never has pushed herself. She's never done anything. She's just kind of been there. When I got out of the hospital, I have pushed myself in so many ways to get up, to get out of bed, to start walking again, to take the dogs out in the middle of the night when it's dark outside. So many ways. So I decided I do not want to slow down. I want to keep this going. And if my husband and I travel, which is my goal in life, and these dates don't coincide with the traveling, I will do a recorded show, or I will take it on the road, or I'll do something. I'm not worried about it. I just don't want to slow down. I've decided. Slowing down is bad mamma jamma for old people. Okay, so where are we today? That brings us to today. Are you excited about all the new classes? The empty page, the so much fun, and Journal Play Day regroup? What can we call that? When they do it again. When they do a movie over, what do they call that? Anyway, I don't know. So here's our prompts. Here's my very large page of prompts. Cindy says, I totally agree. Cindy, you are the poster child for that. Cindy says, don't let your illness define you. You are the poster child for that because Cindy has had more back surgeries and surgeries of any kind. Reboot. I got to write that down. Thanks, Cheryl. Reboot. That's going on the back here. Reboot. That's what it's called. Thank you, Carol. All right. Anyway, sorry, these are so small, but they want to go into my book. So we did Elf, we did Christmas with the Cranks, and day 3 is Love, Lights, and Hanukkah. Now, if you're Jewish, you know that Hanukkah isn't until the 15th or the 14th. I can't remember what night it starts on, but it's not here. Should have been down here somewhere, but that's okay. Oh, a sequel. Reboot sequel. I'm going to write one of those things on the back. Thank you, Cynthia. Denise says, you're a great example for me. I'm coming back with a vengeance. Oh, hell yeah, Denise. We are. Cindy says, and I get to have my rotator cuff surgery again. I tore it in 2 places. Cindy, you are the bionic woman. I mean, we should just call you Lindsay. What was her name? Lindsay. Why can't I remember her name? Honey, what was the bionic woman's name? Lindsay what? Wagner. Lindsay Wagner. Thank you. Dieta says, yeah, my husband still works a hard full-time job at 66. No retirement in sight for that very reason. I'm a retired teacher, and I still kind of keep an hourly schedule most days. Best plan ever. You are the reason I push myself to get out of bed and get along with my day. And that's why I get out of bed. Because of you guys. Sydney says, I'm mostly metal at this point. Yeah, you are bionic. You are definitely bionic. All right. Enough with this old people crap. Let's talk about Hanukkah. Did you know that I have a Hanukkah collage element and it's super cute? As we speak, I'm going to cut this girl out because I want to use her. I'm not drawing a menorah, but I kind of like this girl. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut both out. So Hanukkah is famous for cute little girls and boys, jelly donuts, the menorah, is it buffering? Let me cut this out and see if it's buffering. You guys tell me if I'm buffering. I'll have to come back and do a second video. Anyway, Hanukkah is famous for menorahs, dreidels, cute little kids in Hanukkah sweatshirts, which they never had when I was growing up. But now they have cute little Hanukkah clothes like Christmas clothes. It's become semi-commercial. I will say one of the reasons that I really liked Hanukkah growing up was because it wasn't commercial and Christmas was very commercial. But now it's like, it's just a shopping holiday. Be real, unless you are very religious and then you understand it. But for the rest of the world, it's just put up the Christmas tree, put up the lights, watch the movies, go shopping. But I understand the principle of it for people who believe. And that's very cool to have a holiday for that reason. So, back to this. Dreidels, I'm sorry. Peace, love, and latkes, which is almost our prompt for today. Let the light shine. Cute little boy with a yarmulke. Candles. Oh, it came back. I'm back again. Third time's a charm. Hopefully, third time's a charm. Hopefully. I think the wind might have knocked my satellite dish off kilter up on the roof. We're going to have to go check it out. Sorry, kids. Luckily, I'm just cutting out right now. And for those of you that don't want to do Hanukkah in your book, you don't have to. You can do something else. Instead of love, lights, and Hanukkah, you could do peace, love, and I don't know, rock and roll. There is not really a storm. It was just super windy, Denise. It's not stormy, but the wind is and was. It's not as windy as it was, but I think maybe it knocked it off its axis. You know what I mean? The satellite box thing, antennae. I think it's the antenna. So one of us may have to climb on the roof. Probably me. All right, here we go. Yay. We did Free Frosty yesterday. We did Elf the day before. And today we get to do this. Here's the problem, though. I did not plan out the rest of my days, so I think we're going to do that really quick here and figure out where I'm at math-wise. So now's time to go get your coffee refilled. So I got 3 here. So here's going to be Silver Bells, Rudolph, which I can't wait for, and Santa's Coming to Town. Those are all movies. There's a couple that I don't know if they're movies or not. Then this one is Christmas Vacation, which we're thinking about taking my mother-in-law to go see in the movie theaters because it's out right there. There's a movie theater near us that plays Christmas movies every day for $5. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Is that a movie? I'm not writing it all out. And then we have to repeat one of them on that one. And then we're doing Last Christmas. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away. This Christmas. And then we're doing Frosty the Snowman was a happy, jolly soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Home Alone. Okay. Still going. All I Want for Christmas. Sober Bells. Yeah, Sober Bells. Sober Bells. All I want for Christmas is you. And that makes me think of my favorite Christmas movie, which is not on here. I have 2. There's Die Hard, which is definitely a Christmas movie. And there's Love Actually. Also, definitely a Christmas movie. White Christmas, which is also my favorite Christmas movie. And the 8 Gifts of Hanukkah. I know that movie. 8 Gifts of Hanukkah. I don't know that Gingerbread is a Christmas movie. Gonna have to ask Heidi. Gingerbread, 12 Dates of Christmas. And then, so if we do 3, 3, and 3, then we get to, oh my God, it worked. Christmas Cookies, Let It Snow. Let It Snow, The Grinch. Oh my God. When Math Works, Haul Out the Holly, and A Christmas Story. Oh my God. Oh my God. Atticus says that all the time now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Because some kid in his class started saying, oh my God. And we keep saying, oh my gosh. Oh my heck. He doesn't go for it. All right. I'm going to go get some fresh water. And I'm so excited that our book worked out. I know Woody has taken over the foot space in here. I'm so sorry. Okay, fresh water. Diana says Die Hard is definitely a Christmas movie. That's why we're friends. Okay. We're going to go buy a TV today. Oh, this barely opens. You know why? Because you guys told me, and I'm going to be mad at you if you're not correct. You told me that we can get a TV and you just plug it in, and then you put in your stations that you get, like Paramount Plus, Hulu, Disney, and then my mother-in-law can watch TV. I believe that you're telling me the truth. Is that correct? Hi, Dorothy. Yeah, today is Blue Day because we're doing... Oh, where's our... Oh, but she did the Love Lights and Hanukkah thing in yellow. But that's all right. We have yellow. Anyway, so I believe you guys when you say you can go buy a smart TV and you just plug it in. I haven't looked it up. My son says you can. My friend Karen says you can. Everybody tells me I can. So that's what we're doing. Just buying a little $100 TV for her. Okay. Are you ready? All right. And I'm going to come home and plug that sucker in, and she's going to be happy as a clam. I want to do some circles. I don't know why I'm not getting any paint out of this guy. Wow. This is a weird watercolor. There's no paint coming out. No pigment. Dieta says, Dieta, you're the reason. Terry says, we have a smart TV and only have one cable box. Yeah. Dieta says, we have 10 TVs and only one cable box. The rest of them only have streaming. Well, I'm going to believe you, Dieta, and I'm going to message you later if it doesn't work, and I'm going to call you. You're going to walk me through it. Going with circles. I like this blue. Yeah, Debbie says dumb TV costs more than fancy TVs. Yeah. I only have smart TVs because my son, a few years back, maybe it was more like 10 years back, he bought us two smart TVs. We have two. But I guess we're not using them very smartly. We're the dummies, not the TV. So we just need to learn how to learn how to get in the 2000s. Make sure you get a streaming app compatible TV. I would think most are now. We favor Samsung. Thank you. I remember growing up when my dad was like, I'm only buying an American TV. Do you remember those days? It had to be RCA or something. Now you can't even get an American-made TV. And you wouldn't want one because it wouldn't work real well. You know? Now I need another blue. Let's dry this. Maybe we'll use colored pencil today. What do you think about them apples? Debbie says, I wanted a dumb TV for the bedrooms. We pay $9.99 for the little box to get cable. Streaming is so slow. What? How do you pay $9.99 for a little box? Mine cost me $1 million. Our box is the most expensive thing that we pay for every month. Not true. Health insurance is, but... My circles have never looked that good, Terry says. You got to practice. Circles you have to practice. Especially with a brush. And see, I love this circle here, where it's thicker here and thinner up top here. It makes me very happy. I'm going to ruin the whole thing right now, trying to fill it in a little. But they definitely take practice, and you want a watercolor round brush. That's what I have here, is a watercolor round brush. Debbie says, we have the big cable box in the living room. Oh, it's an add-on. I'm like, that makes sense. Debbie, you were in my dream yesterday. Wish I could tell you what. But I take magnesium glycinate, which helps me sleep, but it's not why I take it. I take it to relieve stress and anxiety. At least that's what my doctor told me. And I'm sleeping really good. And I'm getting the wildest dreams. And yesterday I had this one dream where I was at a craft thing from years ago. People that were in it were from years ago. And I don't remember their names. The only one I remember is Curtis. whose wife was Connie, and they were Curtis and Connie Platt, and she died in a car accident. It was when I realized that the scrapbooking world was not all fluffy and what do you call it? Innocent, because she died on a very scary road in Southern California as with some guy that she was having an affair with. And Curtis Platt was devastated, to say the least. He had no idea. That's when we knew that the scrapbooking world was not as innocent as everybody thought it was. Anyway, that was a pretty big blow for our scrapbooking community, because they were a big part of it. They made something called a Croppin style bag. Does anybody remember Croppin style bags? Anyway, Curtis and Connie were in this, and Debbie, boring, because we were on a cruise together back in the day. And Michelle, what's her name, from Memory Makers magazine. And Lisa Berenson was there, and she was on top of like a stage, which doesn't surprise me. And then my ex-partner Vicky is always in my dreams when I have these weird scrapbooky type dreams. It was a weird one. And David Lee Roth, Michelle Gerbrandt, thank you. And David Lee Roth and Jonathan Van Ness, as well as my friend Joan Bunte from Claremont from Stamp Your Heart Out, and a couple. Mary Lynn Kelly. Mary Lynn, if you're watching, you were in my dream last night. Anyway, everybody had different booths and was selling things. And some people were selling clothing that was unbelievable. They had taken their old scrapbooking papers and made it into clothing. And I think that was Michelle Gerbrandt. I think she did that. I don't know for sure, because I don't remember the whole dream. But I do remember David Lee Roth singing up on stage, and he was singing Hot for Teacher, which I thought was so funny. We're at this scrapbooky thing, and David Lee Roth is singing, and Jonathan Van Ness from Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, he came out, and he was dancing, like to me, not with me, to me. I just think he's so cute. And boy, I wish I could tell you about all the clothing. The clothing was amazing. Oh, and I had on this flowy white sheer thing over my jeans and a white turtleneck. It was beautiful. Somebody had made it. Is that enough of my dream? No, the coasters were not in the dream. Debbie. See how much fun playing with circles can be? We had to go to Lake Tahoe yesterday because that is halfway from my brother-in-law and sister-in-law's house to our house. And we wanted to meet, but they wanted to meet halfway. Oh, that color is the exact same as that color. They wanted to meet halfway, and that's Lake Tahoe. So that's what we did. And have I told you guys about the 5-gallon water bottle fiasco that we've been in part of? Everywhere near us has been out of 5-gallon, you know, those things that are outside the markets, and you can fill your 5-gallon jugs of water bottles. Well, every place we've gone to has been out of water. And it's really upsetting because we live where we have a well, and our well is not good for drinking water. So we fill our jugs with 5-gallon water. Every place has been out. And I gotta tell you what, I haven't been very happy. Oh, Mary Lynn, you were in my dream. Did you hear me? I think it's because you have a new book out. And so I've been thinking a lot about you and your new book. And Mary... Am I back now? Ugh. Oh. What did this say up here? Deanna said, your sister-in-law used to join us often. I don't remember seeing her name in a long time. No, she doesn't go on Facebook. We had a little family Facebook thing, and she just doesn't want to get in the middle of anybody's drama. So I think she does come sometimes and look. Her name is Lori. But yeah, she hasn't been around for a while. Okay, I want a piece of acetate. Oh, I want to try my new pens. So I found out that these were from Diana Clore, which is my second choice. First, I thought they were from Denise, and then I thought they were from Diana. And I was right. So she sent me these white highlight pens. There's a whole freaking box of them. Are they different widths? Yep, it looks like they're the same. So let's try them. Oh man, those do good. Diana, those are nice. Am I down far enough with the camera? See how nice that writes? I'm sure they're from China, but I don't care. Let me get the box and I'll tell you about them in a second. Let me finish all this white. They're called Panda Fly. Panda Fly, and man, they write good. I don't know why you need 12 of them unless they know that they die out quickly or something. That's a lot. 12 in a box, but I'm excited. I'm excited. They are working honestly better than a Posca pen. Don't tell Posca that I said that. They're working really good. Really good. Man, Diana, you found a good pen. So what's that other box you sent me? Do you want me to send you that back? I wrote you a note, but you didn't answer me. I can send them back to you, or I can return them to Amazon for you. It's up to you. All right, so we're going to just put little hearts inside these circles. I don't know why. Just because I wanted to draw hearts with these white pens today. They do take a little while to dry because I just dragged my hand through. Don't do that. Let me do this one up here. They're really nice. Let's see how they do dots, shall we? Let's do dots here. Oh, man. Really nice. I missed this one here. Not going to put any in the light blue one. Those are nice pens and very fun to play with. Just a little bit of doodling today. Posca will fire you if they hear you. I wish they paid me. I wish I got anything from Posca. A free pen thrown my way once a month would be lovely, but go ahead, fire me. I was never hired. I don't know how all those young influencers get all those companies to stick by them. All right, so before I finish this, I want to get something. Give me a sec. I wanted to get vellum. So I'm going to cut this to about here and about here. I wish you could buy a pad of vellum, but I think it would cost a lot of money. That's not a good thing. Today I'm buying Christmas presents. Today is buying Disneyland tickets. It's the first day they go on sale for California families. So it's a special deal if you live in California where it doesn't cost you your arm and your leg, but I mean, it probably will cost a bunch still. Oh, that's a big glue blob. I'm going to glue this girl down first on the vellum because I want to hide my vellum glue behind this girl, if that makes sense. I think I just got glue. I'm gluing her here. This is going to go down right here towards the bottom. It's crooked. All right, so here's how you can... Hobby Lobby has packages of vellum. I'm going today. For real? Jewel? Are you serious? Okay, so most vellum will show your glue, but if you hide it behind something, nobody's going to see the glue. But you're also not going to have this glued down. So I do kind of want this glued down. Just going to try a tiny dot. Oh, this vellum, you don't see the glue. This is good vellum. This is the good stuff. So I tried to find a quote from this movie, Love, Lights, and Hanukkah, and I couldn't find one, but give me a sec. I'm going to look again. Oh, you get packages at Staples? Really? Love, Lights, and Hanukkah. Quote from the movie. May your days be bright and your heart be light. Wow. I think I'm going with that. That's from the movie? I don't know. Doesn't seem right. Hanukkah movie quote. Wait. M-O-V-I-E. Quote. We might each be a single light, but together we are a powerful voice. Well, that's pretty. I like that. I'd have to just use that. We might each be a single light. Okay, so we have to go with black. And I don't know about black gel on vellum, so we're going with Micron. Those pens, oh, can we see the box? Yes, you can. I'm so sorry. There are 10 in here, not 12. Panda Fly, white highlight pens, high opacity pigment ink, smooth writing, writes on dark papers. Let's try it on dark papers. I will share a link so that I can get a whopping 1 cent from Amazon. And you can buy it from the link if you want to wait. I don't have any way to share a link at the moment. Or you can just buy it right now. I don't need the 1 cent. It's really okay. I was trying to tell my husband, he goes, how do these people make a lot of money? I go, because people who are influencers have links for their stuff. And then you click on their link and then they make money. And he goes, yeah, but you don't do that. And I said, well, I try, but I don't do a whole lot. And then I found a lady who was also an influencer for whatchamacallit, Lowe's. And she posted a patio thing that was $3,000. And if you buy it, then she gets probably $30. Okay, here's the number. Can you see it? X004 E1UIGN. Pandafly white gel pen. Okay, are you good? Everybody good? I'm going back to my quote, which is, we might each be a single light. That's what I'm starting with. Oh, I don't want a 3. Don't you love the vellum? That's the most basic script I've ever done. We might each be a single, I don't want to make any mistakes because this is vellum. It'd be really hard to correct it on vellum. That's such a perfect quote for Hanukkah because of all the different candles that you put on your menorah. And you are a single light, but together you're a mighty force. Oh my God. Jewel says they have them in silver and gold. Jewel! No! But together we are a powerful voice. Silver and gold, I have to have those. Oops, I almost spelled it wrong. Stop talking. I got to get the little word A in here because I'm running out of space here. Should have started up a little bit further. VOICE. And I'm not sure I'm going to thicken anything up, but I'm going to go back and look at it. I know. Too bad we can't share pens. Well, Cindy, you can message Jewel, and she buys the white, and you buy the gold, and you send each other half. Just message each other. Oh, there's a pack that has weight. Lita says there's a pack that has silver and gold along with the white. That's the way to roll, ladies. I miss having Kevin here in the morning. It was nice having a guy to keep us in line. I don't even know if he watches anymore because he's so busy as a teacher. Do you remember Kevin? And his art was so beautiful. it was very spiritual because he was a youth leader at church, but then he got a job as a choir director at a school. And I'm so proud of him, and I miss him. He challenged me because his art was just over the top. And it's fun to be challenged, you know? I think that's good. And I'm early. Let's do a little black line around our vellum. Oh. Kind of like that. A little bit of extra black in there, never hurt anybody. I'm going to put a heart inside her Star of David. Should have been white. I'm going to thicken this up because I don't like it. Like how it came out here. While you guys are shopping for pens. I'll share a link later for the people that are not link savvy on the one that has the several different colors in a pack. I think we'll thicken this part up too. Well, I gotta say, I like this page a lot better than I liked Frosty. Did not like Frosty yesterday. Okay, well, these are gonna need, does it say how to store them? No. Oh, look, real big here. Made in China. The other ones are, well, let's try these really quick. Since Diana doesn't want them back, and it's a different brand, let's just see what happens. But those Panda, man, those are right on. I need some black. Oh, these are nice. So this is called Just Art. No. Already. I mean, they're okay. They write just like, you can see the J. They write just like a Signo pen, where they kind of skip. And maybe you need to prime them first, but those other ones wrote right outside the box, right out of the box. I mean, they're not horrible. Just, I'd buy the others. Oh yeah, and for filling in, if you go over it several times, you're going to get this streaky line here. Dieta says, when I'm Christmas shopping, my mantra is one for you and one for me, pens included. That's why I'm buying my kids Disneyland tickets. And these are Panda Fly. Oh yeah, you can totally feel the difference. And you feel the difference in the pen, and you can see the difference in the ink right off the bat. I wonder why they're called Panda Fly. Is that one word? Yeah, one word. Panda fly. Nice. It is a little too soon for me to give me the Lindsay stamp of approval because I like to wait to make sure that they don't dry out and stuff. So don't go crazy until I play with them for a while. Oh yeah, those are nice. And then here's my Posca. Yep, it's not as white. This is a PC1M. Not as white. Hang on, I'll hold it up. See? Posca. That's all I have in white. But I do have silver. This is my new favorite border. I've been doing it a bunch in my journals. And you can do it upside down the other way. It just looks really lacy and pretty. See how pretty? I know it's just cursive E's, but you know. Right? Cute. All right, we're done. Hello, Diana. I made you a little thingy. I have to write you a thank you with that now. Dirty Diana. Let's cut this. All right, we tried them. We tried it. I'm not going to toss these. Give them to Atticus to take to school or something. But man, she is correct. That Diana, she knows her hair color and she knows her pens. This one's going right in my box. I'm going to keep one upstairs. This goes into here. So we're going to do this like this because this one is made to go right there. And I love that. And I think I will do more of that. Tomorrow is, let's see. Oh, where's my Post-it note? Hold on. I've lost the Post-it note already. It's right here. Tomorrow is Silver Bells, not Sober Bells. And then we have Rudolph and Santa Claus is coming to town. Okay, so that's tomorrow. Got my Post-it notes, so let's go back and look at this. So tomorrow we get to do our cover again, or we could do it another day. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. Right? We have this one. We might each be a single light, but together we are a powerful voice. I like that a lot. And then we have Buddy. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. I should have put music notes here. I could, but I don't want to right now. So there's a little blue in a sea of red and green. We got to play with our pens. It was a fun freaking day, right? As Atticus would say, oh my God, it was such a fun day. Oh my God. So funny. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel right here on Facebook. Right? Have a really good day. And don't forget to get your Hanukkah candles early. You're going to want to light your menorah. All right. Love you guys. Bye.